him in with somebody who's gonna give him a hard time.
Huh.
But what they gonna also realize is like the people y'all think gonna give me a hard time is gonna end up being them same fighters too. So,
And this is what I'm saying. The people that claim that you could get hurt, you can get this and that. The way I look at it is this. Burchett was supposed to be the bigger puncher out of the two. Look what the boxer did to the puncher.
yeah.
Right? Valdez became the boxer. He outboxed him and outgunned him.
Yeah.
You have been in with guys who probably was stronger, probably was a lot of things better, but if they can't hit you, it means nothing.
Yeah, it ain't even just the defense though. Like it's about what I know. Like
Right.
it's no more than that person. Like if you watch Toka Khan, like I know a lot of people might think Toka Khan not that good or whatever, but I done seen Toka Khan whoop people up in the gym that you'd think like,
Yeah.
hey, if you really go like talk to fighters and ask fighters like who know boxing,
They know. Yeah.
they been in the ring or whoever been in the ring with Toka Khan, they be like, damn, that dude is like a good fighter. That's like somebody you'll think like that they give me a hard time, but you go watch the fight, it's like shit, he can't really do nothing.
And this is what I'm saying. You've been in with guys on paper that was supposed to be a challenge. The problem is you're just too good. So you make it look, and I'm not saying this because I'm on with you, it's just your gift. It's you make the guys look average when they're really good guys. You know? So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, is when I get them big fights. The big fights with he gonna lose. And them the fights that's gonna turn me into like a superstar.
The superstar. Now, what's the short-term plan for Shakur Stevenson? if you were laying out your career, what's next for you if you can't get out this?
If it was on me right now, I'd be fighting either Valdez or Frampton next. Either or. Really, to be honest, I would rather Valdez next. But right after I fight Frampton or however, if he win his fight. So just out of them two, like in my next 2 fights.
That's what you want. So now let me ask you a question. Do you have your team actively pursuing either one of those fights, or is just talks between?
Nah, my team is pursuing Valdez right now. That's what we we want the Valdez fight. I mean, Bob, from what I hear, Bob is on board with it, and he think it's gonna be a very big fight. So everything should line up perfectly, long as he really want to fight.
So now I got another question. Take me 5 years in the future. Where do you end your career? Or what division are you fighting in 5 years?
Probably like 140. I'm gonna be pound for pound #1 fighter in the sport, and a superstar. I'm gonna be a superstar, brother.
All right. So is belts important to you?
Yeah, belts and legacy. But see, nowadays, like people don't realize, like, see, I love belts because belts is legacy.
Right.
But you also gotta realize, like, the era we in is a lot of good fighters, like a lot of real good fighters. So sometimes the belts is like holding the big fights from happening the way that they got it set up. More so me, like, I would want the big fights over the belts just because of the fact that I know the big fights is what's going to turn me into a superstar. It was going to make me a legend in the sport. That's what happened with like the Sugar Ray Leonards, and that he had to fight the Roberto Durans or the Marvin Haglers and them kind of guys. So like I ain't one of them fighters who like thinking like, okay, I just want to I'm scared to lose, or I don't want, like, I'm a risk taker, like being like, you feel me, like where I'm from is like we gotta take risks. So I just know that once them fight come up to the drawing board, I think that I'm gonna take every last one of them and I'm gonna wipe everybody out.
And so that was my other question, and you answered it for it, because that was my segue to my next question. Are you afraid to lose?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am. Only reason I'm gonna say that because I think that's like what make me into the fighter I am today. I'm definitely afraid to lose. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I don't want to lose. I'm gonna fight whoever I gotta fight and do whatever it takes to win. I'm gonna do every last thing when it comes to boxing to win. But that don't mean like you feel me. I'm like scared of any big fights. I want all the big fights. Like I want every big fight. It's just I I am like I don't want to lose. Like losing got to do something to me. Like you feel me. Like when I lost in the
Right.
Olympics,
Yeah, for sure.
turned me like an animal. Like losing the Olympics turned me into like who I am today. Cause it's like shit. I can't feel that feeling again. I don't never want to feel that again.
Did you see the tweet that Sugar Ray Leonard put out, or he put a comment out
He
saying
said that I lost. He thought I lost. He DM'd me too, and I told him and he was like somebody. I guess somebody told him that or something like that. But he said
So, but he came to your defense in his
yeah.
tweet, and he was saying it's hard for any fighter to lose, and he knows what it is to lose. I don't think he probably understood what was happening, but he did come to your defense.
He thought I lost.
Oh, okay, got you.
I had a loss that he don't even know about, and he DM'd me and like said, what did he say? He say, keep your head up and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, like what you talking about? Like I ain't had no loss. Like
it all started from that kid Leno who posted.
on top of my.
Say it again.
I said I'm on top of my game, so I was just confused. Like threw me off.
Yeah, that's fun. But how does it feel to get contacted from legends?
It feel good. I know they watching. I know that they paying attention. Sugar Ray Leonard been paying attention.
Right.
I saying my name a lot. Mike be saying my name, but he need to do an interview with me, man. He playing around, man.
Are you talking about Mike Tyson?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Look, call him. Be like, yo, get me on. Have Jay. One of them, he'll definitely get you on.
Yep.
But listen, so you've been calling, you've been active, you've been vocal, you've been saying to everybody that will listen that you want to fight the best.
Yeah.
But you're not disrespectful with it. You always toe the line of respect when you call these guys out.
Yeah, I think that's my problem too. I'm humble. I think nobody wants to see me be humble, but that's just who I am.
So you think people want to see a beast?
Yeah, they want me to get out of character, but you feel me? So like I'm gonna keep being myself though.
But how much of that do you think plays a part in building your profile and selling the fight?
I mean, it play a part. That's why I say I'm gonna be myself. So, like when it's necessary, that's when you feel me. I'm a have to like show out and feel me and let everybody know like I don't play certain stuff. But when it ain't necessary, I mean you feel me. I'm gonna be humble and I'm gonna be myself at all times. So I ain't gonna lose myself trying to be something that I'm not.
So I can't see you, Chant.
My bad. I'm trying to close on. I told you I'm in the gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So oh yeah. So you still actively training?
Yeah. Nah, I'm done. I'm about to get up out of here.
Oh, okay. So how often do you train when you don't have a fight?
Shit. See, I be trying to like hold myself back because you don't want to like burn yourself out.
Right.
So, but I be in the gym. All I want to be at is like in the gym, man. Like right now, I just saw Valdez fight. It's like shit. It just got my mom like shit. Let's go. Like I gotta work. Like
yeah.
While he chilling right now, while he resting and getting his energy back, I gotta be working. I gotta be working that way. When it's time and they call me and say we gotta fight, shit.
It's a fight.
Yep, it's a fight. I'm already in shape. We just gotta do a little bit more. Do I get ready?
So when you're not training, how far away do you go from your weight?
You said when I'm not training?
Yeah. Like when you don't have a fight, how much do you walk around? What's your weight?
I can't really tell you my walk around weight, but I'm putting. I can't really tell you my walk around weight, but you feel me. But I'm good. I ain't like no fighter who get like fat.
Okay. But so all right, you don't have to tell me the walk around weight, but let's do a range. Is it between 5 and 20?
Yeah, it's between 5 and 20.
Okay, cool. So when you go back to the gym, it's not fat camp, it's strategy.
Yeah, most definitely. When I get back in camp, it's just me. You feel me? Peaking, like getting to the best, like getting at my best. Like right now, when I'm like not in the gym, I ain't really at my best right now. I'm just, you feel me? I'm just working. But like when I'm
Right.
in shape, I'm like eating right and everything going swell. And like right now, I'm eating right, but I ain't eating like, feel me, like my camp stuff. Like I eat certain stuff in camp and stuff like that. So what the fuck is
So
my?
how often do you and Crawford spar?
Shit, we spar down there every camp. Every time he in camp or I'm in camp, we go work. Um, shit, Terrence one of the. Hey, Miss Johnson, you say my shoes? Oh, my slippers. I'm tripping. Like every time he in camp, I come spar him. Or now I be bullshitting. I'm supposed to be sparring him more, cause he come to every camp and spar me. Like every camp I fight, he come spar me. Hey, Miss Johnson, I'm out of here. Bro. Appreciate you too. I'm in this motherfucker by myself. Me and Coach Johnson in here
That's
working.
right. That's right.
Yup.
And that's how you get that work. So I mean, because for the people that always talk about your lack of a resume because they don't see big names, that's a casual thing, like you said. But I say to them, the sparring that you get will make up for any lack of a resume that they claim that you don't have. Because you sparred Lomachenko,
Yeah.
you sparred Terrence Crawford. Who else? Who else am I missing?
Shit, I spar everybody. There ain't nobody I didn't spar.
Yeah,
I spar
and you and
everybody.
Devin Haney went at it. Did you and Ryan ever spar?
Now I fought Ryan in the amateurs though.
And how'd that go?
I won.
Get out of here. How come nobody ever talk about that?
Cause I ain't one of them fighters like, you feel me, like a lot of fighters, cause they do it to me too. Like a lot of fighters who beat me, they'll live off like a certain name and go out there and be like, oh, I beat him in the amateurs and like, but I'm not one of them fighters. Like all that amateur stuff don't really count. It's just, you
Right.
feel me, like that ain't really me. I ain't gonna just sit there and brag and be like, oh, I beat Ryan Garcia. Nah, Ryan, a good fighter right now, and me and him gonna make a lot of big money if we fight later on down the line. That's how I look at it. That
Oh
amateur
man.
shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing right now. Like he got better, I got better.
Yeah, man. I love that mentality, bro. And that's what I said. People don't even understand how actually mature you are in
Yeah.
the sport. And I think it has. Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah,
I
I
can hear you
said
now.
people don't understand how mature you are, and I think it
Yeah.
has a lot to do with the people you associate with.
Yeah. I think it got a lot to do with my family though. Like I'm a big family man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, uh, but I mean, there's certain people that I associate with that help out. But I'm a big family man. Like my mother and all my family, like my grandfather and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I
for
don't.
sure, man.
I had to learn real fast.
Got you, got you.
Yeah.
Man, listen, Shakur, bro, I'm so excited for you and your future, man. I'm so looking forward to this. And again, and for anybody that's listening, I have nothing but respect for all fighters, Oscar Valdez, everybody. I just think that this fight will be amazing, and I think that I love to see young guys like yourself, like Ryan Garcia, like Teofimo Lopez, all those guys, all of you. And I honestly believe none of you are afraid to fight each other.
Nah, I agree with that. Everybody, it's a bunch of dogs. We in a different kind of era. We ain't in like like I ain't gonna disrespect Floyd, but we ain't in Floyd era. Like we in the era where it's like Sugar Ray Leonard, that
Right.
kind of era, where it's like everybody is dogs and it's so many good fighters and everybody had to fight each other.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. And I'm looking forward to it, bro. Listen, man, I ain't gonna hold you up because I know you just got through training. I just wanted to talk a little bit with you. I appreciate you for coming on, taking the time out of your schedule to chop it up with me, Boxing Sweet Science 2.0. And bro, when you get that fight announcement, can you hear me? When you get that fight announcement, make sure you come back and let me know, bro. We probably lagging because of you moving, but I'm going to hold on for a little bit longer. Yeah. All right. He left. So, but I appreciate him. I appreciate him for coming in. And like I said, it's no disrespect to Valdez or anybody else that laces up a pair of gloves. I support them 100%. But I just know that, fundamentals, boxing fundamentals is what wins fights. And I believe that when they match up, it's going to be an amazing fight, but I think the boxer is going to beat the brawler. And I just don't see how Valdez wins unless he lands a lucky one. And if you could see the kid, if you see Shakur, he's brimming with intelligence and confidence, but it's not arrogance. It's just enough to let you know that I'm here. You see what he said about Ryan? He ain't trying to brag about beating that guy. He knows that later on down the line, those guys are going to make a lot of money together. So all you have to do is keep winning, keep your head out of trouble, keep your head clean. Like he said, he's a family man. Young guy, he's a family man. So listen, I'm excited about boxing. I'm excited about these young guys. I think boxing's in a great place. And listen, if you don't respect these young guys and you don't appreciate all of what all of them are doing, Ryan, Tiafimo, Devin Haney, Javante Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, all of these guys, if you don't respect them, you got a problem. I believe that boxing is in good hands. So with that being said, I'm going to say peace, love, peace, and hair grease. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody that donated to 2.0s. And thanks for my man, Shakur Stevenson for coming in, even though we was a little late. But the dude was definitely in the gym. So you can't be mad at that. All right, so I'm out.